Have you ever felt overwhelmed by someone's emotions as if they were your own? That's the power of an empath. But here's the twist. These highly sensitive individuals, often seen as gentle souls, can be the most dangerous people you'll encounter. Empaths possess an uncanny ability to understand and influence others' emotions, making them masters of emotional manipulation, often without even realizing it. This video will reveal why empaths are far more powerful than you might think, and how their gift can be both a blessing and a curse. Let's start by understanding what exactly an empath is. Empaths are individuals with an extraordinary ability to sense and absorb the emotions of others. They don't just sympathize or imagine how someone might feel. They actually experience those emotions as if they were their own. This heightened sensitivity goes beyond mere intuition or emotional intelligence. Empaths are like emotional sponges, soaking up the feelings, energy, and even physical symptoms of those around them. This ability stems from a unique neurological wiring. Studies have shown that empaths have more active mirror neurons in their brains. These neurons fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing the same action. In empaths, this system is hyperactive, allowing them to literally feel what others feel. Now let's closely into the reasons why empaths can be so dangerous. 1. The emotional chameleon effect. Empaths are natural shapeshifters of the emotional world. They can blend into any social situation, mirroring the emotions and behaviors of those around them. This ability makes them incredibly likable and trustworthy. People feel instantly understood and connected to them. But here's the danger. This chameleon-like quality can be used to manipulate others. An empath can easily gain your trust, understand your deepest vulnerabilities, and potentially use that information against you. They might not even do it consciously, but their influence can be profound. Think about it. How many times have you spilled your deepest secrets to someone you just met, only to wonder later why you opened up so easily? Chances are you encountered an empath. 2. The emotional vampire syndrome. Empaths don't just sense emotions, they absorb them. This ability can turn toxic. When an empath is surrounded by negative people, they can unknowingly become emotional vampires, draining the positivity from those around them. An empath who's struggling with their own emotional balance might seek out people who make them feel better, even if it's at the expense of the other person's well-being. They might not realize they're doing it, but they can leave others feeling emotionally exhausted and drained. This is particularly dangerous in relationships. An empath partner might constantly rely on their significant other for emotional support, without realizing they're depleting their partner's emotional resources. 3. The weaponized intuition. Empaths have an almost psychic level of intuition. They can pick up on subtle cues that others miss, giving them an uncanny ability to read people. This skill can be incredibly useful, but it can also be weaponized. An empath who's aware of their power can use this intuition to manipulate situations to their advantage. They might use their insights to push people's emotional buttons, steering conversations and decisions in their favor. In the workplace, for example, an empath might use their ability to sense office politics and manipulate colleagues, all while appearing innocent and helpful. 4. The emotional contagion effect. Emotions are contagious, and empaths are super spreaders. Their ability to strongly feel and express emotions can influence the mood of an entire room. This can be positive when an empath is in a good mood, but it can be disastrous when they're not. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that the mood of the most emotionally expressive person in a group influences the moods and behaviors of others, regardless of their status in the group. Now imagine if that person is an empath, capable of feeling and expressing emotions more intensely than others. An empath having a bad day can unknowingly bring down the mood of their entire office or family. Their negative emotions can spread like wildfire, affecting productivity, decision-making, and overall well-being of those around them. 5. The boundary blur. Empaths often struggle with setting healthy boundaries. They feel others' pain so acutely that they have trouble separating their own needs from those of others. This can lead to codependent relationships where the empath loses their sense of self. But here's where it gets dangerous. An empath with poor boundaries can become resentful and manipulative. They might guilt-trip others for not reciprocating their level of care and understanding. Their need for emotional connection can become suffocating for those around them. In extreme cases, this lack of boundaries can lead to emotional blackmail. The empath might use their emotional sensitivity as a weapon, claiming that others are hurting them by not meeting their needs. 6. The emotional overload meltdown. Empaths can only absorb so much before they reach a breaking point. When overloaded with emotions, they can have intense, unpredictable reactions. This emotional volatility can be frightening and damaging to those around them. An empath experiencing emotional overload might lash out unexpectedly, say hurtful things, or make impulsive decisions. Their usually calm demeanor can suddenly shift, leaving others feeling blindsided and confused. This unpredictability makes empaths potentially dangerous in high-stress situations. They might crumble under pressure or react in ways that exacerbate the crisis. 7. The savior complex trap. Many empaths feel a strong urge to help and heal others. While this can be a beautiful quality, it can also lead to a dangerous savior complex. Empaths might try to fix everyone around them, often at the expense of their own well-being. This becomes dangerous when the empath enables destructive behaviors in others. They might continually rescue a friend from the consequences of their actions, preventing that person from learning and growing. Moreover, the empath might become resentful when their efforts aren't appreciated or when people don't change. This resentment can turn into passive-aggressive behavior or emotional manipulation. 8. The truth serum effect. Empaths have an innate ability to detect lies and insincerity. They can sense the discord between what someone is saying and what they're truly feeling. This makes them excellent at uncovering hidden truths. However, this ability can make empaths dangerous confidants. They might uncover secrets that were better left hidden, causing disruptions in relationships or organizations. Their pursuit of emotional honesty can sometimes do more harm than good. Additionally, empaths might use this ability to extract information from others, almost like a truth serum. They can create an environment where people feel compelled to reveal their deepest truths, even when it's not appropriate or safe to do so. 9. The emotional puppet master. At their most dangerous, empaths can become emotional puppet masters. Their deep understanding of human emotions allows them to pull the strings of those around them, influencing thoughts, feelings, and actions. An empath who's aware of their power might use it to control situations, relationships, or even larger groups. They can create emotional experiences that lead people to make decisions they wouldn't otherwise make. This ability is particularly dangerous in the hands of someone with malicious intent. A manipulative empath could potentially influence political opinions, sway important decisions, or even incite emotional responses in large crowds. 10. The reality distortion field. Empaths possess a unique ability to alter others' perceptions of reality, creating what we might call a reality distortion field. This phenomenon goes beyond simple emotional influence. It's about reshaping how others interpret and experience the world around them. An empath's intense emotions and convictions can be so powerful that they override logical thought in those around them. They can make the impossible seem possible, or the undesirable seem appealing, simply through the force of their emotional projection. This ability is particularly potent because it operates on a subconscious level. People within the empath sphere of influence might find their opinions, beliefs, and even memories shifting without realizing why or how. For example, an empath in a leadership position might convince their team to pursue a risky project, not through logical arguments, but by projecting their excitement and confidence. The team members might later struggle to explain their decision rationally, unaware that their perception of the project's viability was colored by the empath's emotional influence. This reality distortion effect can be especially dangerous in personal relationships. An empath partner might unintentionally gaslight their significant other, causing them to doubt their own perceptions and memories when they conflict with the empath's emotional truth. In extreme cases, empaths with this ability could potentially influence larger groups, swaying public opinion or even contributing to the formation of cult-like followings. Their emotional truth becomes the truth for those around them, blurring the lines between reality and perception. While this power can be used positively to inspire and motivate others, it's crucial to recognize its potential for unintended manipulation. The reality distortion field of an empath can be one of their most subtle yet impactful dangers, reshaping the world in ways that others may not even detect. Generally, empaths possess a double-edged gift. Their ability to understand and influence emotions gives them immense power, but also great responsibility. While many empaths use their abilities for good, helping others and creating deep, meaningful connections, their potential for emotional manipulation makes them some of the most dangerous people you'll ever meet. Understanding the power of empaths can help us appreciate their gifts while also being aware of their potential impact. Whether you're an empath yourself or you interact with one regularly, recognizing these dangers can lead to healthier, more balanced relationships. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.